You nearly want to hear another that every car that goes down the street is pumping out pollution. They don't care. They don't care that, the homeless are just, lighting up cigarettes and just blowing smoke in your face. They don't care. They don't care. Because to them, it's, that's just city life. That's that's just what happens in a city. You're supposed to have pollution. You're supposed to have smog. What, you want a city, but you don't want cars? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Um, uh, that's the future. When is America going to get up and join the rest of the world and just realize that the future is what you build, not what you let stagnate? And these cities in America are fossils, just fossils. You might as well put them in a museum. The buildings are old, the roads are old, and the idea that you drive anywhere is, I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. Why would you, number one, risk your life, risk your safety, but two, contribute to pollution if you knew for a fact that anything and everything that you wanted can either come to you, or maybe you need to get it locally? I'm so conflicted because I want to be that gay superhero. I want to be that gay superhero for America, but I keep being goddamn giant cities with the, we're all, hey girl, like you could totally stay with us, and like we'll you being a cocksucker. Yeah, I need more than your petty acceptance. I need my community. And if my community is a bunch of people who say, we're fine with the way things are, I don't know why you have a problem, then fine, you enjoy this. But by the way, when you see all those signs that say cancer research, or, you can beat cancer, or, you could detect cancer earlier, public health, I want you to think about all these decisions that you made. These decisions to live in a city that says, "Come to our restaurant. You're hungry, right? Come on in." By the way, we char grill, char grill everything. So patina, a little coating of pure carbon monoxide. Eat it. It's delicious. You didn't know that. You didn't know that. Most people don't know that when you grill, when you char something like that, you are giving it a smoky flavor. Yeah, it is. It's a delicious flavor. But that flavor is just pure cancer. Just pure cancer. But you accept it. You accept it because it's tasty. And cancer is so tasty. It's on trend, bitches. That is America. That is America. That's a country that just says, I don't care about you. I don't care about gay people. That is America. America doesn't care about gay people, and gay people don't care about each other. I care about them, but I can't help you if all you want to do is run to these big cities that you may find acceptance. You personally might find acceptance. But then you might turn a corner and someone could say, "Oh, there's the gay person. Let's go beat them up." Do you still want to live there? In a small town where everybody knows you're gay and everyone says, "Well, it's a small town, but we accept it." Or here's the thing, why don't gay people ever say, "You know what, we need to protect these gay neighborhoods. We need to actually have gay neighborhoods so that we could guarantee our safety." It's a goddamn fucking war against gay people across the entire globe. Gay people are attacked. That guy in Germany just wanted to propose to his now fiance. And people are like, you can't say you love another man. Punch, punch. And by the way, he was attacked twice, twice. And the United Nations says nothing. The United Nations said nothing. They just treat it as, well, I guess Germany isn't that gay friendly. No shit. I mean, my favorite gay porn company, Caso Film, just it's mostly German actors, mostly German actors with big big cocks, and I like that. So I find it very disheartening that after years of that sexual tourism by watching Castle film, that I would not feel comfortable going there as a gay man. I feel like I'm missing out. I want to suck German penis, I really do, but if you're punching gay people, then I may have to wait until you come to your senses. Cock is delicious. Please accept this. I still, I still have to go to Canada. I still have to try and make this an international thing because America will say, "Oh, we got civil rights lawyers, we got discrimination lawyers. Yeah, we'll help you with your case. Oh, and by the way, if this happens again because you decided to stay in America, um, I guess we'll represent you again. But in case of somebody stabbing you because you a cocksucker, um, I can't represent a corpse. But I mean, if they miss your vital organs and you do survive, here's my card and number. I will fight for you for your gay rights. You take it up the ass. You deserve to be protected." That's the attitude of America. Instead of, you know what? Maybe gay people shouldn't be bashed ever again. Maybe gay people should say, "You don't have the right to attack me for loving another man or loving a woman as a woman. You don't have that right. I remove your power to do so." Gay people in America are hiding and scared. They hide in their little ghettos, they hide in their gay bars, they hide online, and then they hide in plain public, huddled closely with their, I want to say the F word, but I refuse to because I have to be better than that. Then they're enabling gay friends who are allies but are straight. But how much of an ally are you when this just keeps happening? Huh? Do you think about that? I think about that. I think about how all of these straight allies seems to have a problem with gay people. So Do I want to stay in Seattle? No, no, no. I don't want to stay in Seattle. You know, I don't want to ever be in a situation where some American bigot looks at me and says, "You know what, you're gay." Punch. Do I think Canada's better than that? No, no, it isn't. Canadians, ho- however, I find it really, really hard to believe that if I looked a little closely at Canadian statistics for hate crimes during winter, which is almost ever present in some areas, I think I would find, yeah, it's not that much. You see, it's hard to gay bash a person when you say, you know, there's a blizzard. You a cocksucker, but snow is coming down. I'm just gonna take my bigoted ass back home. You could do that in Canada. You can't do that in America where you just live on top of each other all the time. And these opportunities to just gay bash just present themselves because we're still of this mindset that, oh, we can integrate. We can integrate into society. Look, there's a gay person on television right now. Look. Oh my God, did you know that that television show for gay people? I mean, that's an opera now, and so straight people are watching that too, even more. It's like you're you're not a minority. You're accepted everywhere. No, I'm a minority because I'm not. I'm hated. I'm frightened. I'm tortured. And the idea that the only safe place to be gay, it's offensive to me. Does it mean that you get to make out? When you look at two gay men kissing on a television screen, but if two regular looking gay people hug, you turn violence. No, thank you. Just no, thank you. But this is what Superman dealt with. You want to be a hero, you want to save the world, but sometimes you just look at it and say, I really am an alien. I, I just don't belong here. I don't belong in Canada either. But maybe by going to Canada, I might actually have a solution because I don't belong in Canada. I don't belong in the United States. I belong working at the United Nations. I need to accept a job as a UN representative for gay people because gay people have been murdered, they've been raped, they've been discriminated against in every country. And then they turn to their country's leader and say, could you maybe care? And our country's leadership always says no. No, we need gay leadership. We need gay leadership where it's never been. So, yes, send me to the United Nations, not to represent Canada, but to represent gay people, represent Indigenous people. So, technically, I want two positions, but I'll just accept the mutant ambassador because, as much as I want to harp on gay rights, you have the right as an Indigenous person or someone from an Indigenous lifestyle, or at least a history, to follow in the footsteps of your ancestors. And when I say Indigenous, I don't just mean people who are First Nation. I'm referring to more than just sitting at that table making decisions. People, lesbians, transgender, to say, no, we want to sit at that table too. Because when you decide things like discrimination policy or housing for gay people or medical, and by the way, medical care for gay people is something that is a bit of an issue. It always seems to be a bit of an issue. We need to sit at that table. We need to sit at that table. So I have to take my extremely brown and round, juicy ass, and I have to take it to Canada to address number one, women torture, which is continuing, but then also the idea that you need to discuss energy policies in both countries. Oh, and by the way, can you kick this up the ladder because I need to have a special hearing with the United Nations. There's someone more qualified position, hire them, passionate about gay rights, global gay rights. If I sit at that table, people might be off the choice, as you were, living in a street over your shoulder. Is that person going to be the one who's going to gay bash me? Is that person's going to gay bash me? Or the gay people say, no, 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 you don't hate crime here. There's a bunch of us who are awake gay police too. National police force. Dispatch them from town to town to town to explain to gay people, number one, you need to learn some self-defense. I hate it here. So like fuck that. Assaulting us. But if you want to turn this around and say, huh, people mean to be gay. I mean, it is designed to keep you from either interacting with men, gay men. That's a bit of an issue. You see, you wouldn't have that kind of issue if gay men were socialized properly. And yes, I'm going to be very, very hard on my own community. Because when you grow up and you're bullied and someone says, you don't care, but maybe that's not the best thing. Maybe it's not the best thing to keep teaching our young gay people that be sexually liberated, but s- sexually risque. I don't know how to fucking say it. Because I'm all promiscuity, but you have to have I'm not against those who have seen the light are finding ways to protect themselves. People learn and adapt. They do, but they're not doing it everywhere. My people need a gay superhero. They really do. I just, I can't stay in this town. I'm sorry. I shouldn't apologize. But I feel bad because there are people who need something now. They need a champion now. And I have to tell them, I need you to hold on because this is a world issue. This is a world issue because how many gay men are homeless? How many gay men are struggling because it's harder and there's no resources, there's no community. There's Pride Month. Fuck Pride Month because fuck Pride Month means that you're aware that every other month they hate you and that all the gay people go back to being neutered little fucking bees. Go back to your office. Take off your leather harness. Take off your pup mask. Take the gall. Take the bull gag out your mouth, man. You can't show up to work like that. Who the fuck do you think you are? I don't know. Someone who knows how fucking hot I am. Someone who is sexually liberated. Now, I mean, I personally wouldn't do that part. I'm very interested in more erotic roleplay, domination, sniffing armpits. You know, the list goes on and on about the things that I'm into. But I will not censor myself for fucking anyone. For anyone. I'm a fucking leather king right now. I'm not ever gonna fucking be a t-shirt and jeans or a suit and tie, man. You get Brazilian beefcake. That's what I offer. Brazilian Australian beefcake. That's what you get. You like it. Oh my god. I wish Seattle the best. I really do. You're gonna find your specific hero. That person will come along. But me, I gotta take that conversation to the highest level now because globally, globally, this is happening everywhere, and no one is being as BDE, big dick energy, as to say to the United Nations, no, you give me a seat at that table. You let gay people be bashed worldwide and you don't think that's a major issue? No, give me a seat at that table. So that'll be what I have to do. I'm going to keep you and all my little fans aware of every step of this journey. We got sidetracked by coming to Seattle, but maybe that's just strengthened my resolve to once again recognize that there's something seriously fucked up about America. Not just for gay people. Straight people are being fucked over too. And We want to eat good food. We want to laugh. We want to play. Maybe one day we will achieve that equality. But if we can't have that right now, then I am going to ask to separate. Asking to separate. Years of being gay bashed by Americans. It's time for that divorce. So off I go. And besides, if I'm in Canada, then I'm I'm just going to be a Canadian rock star. Whether or not they like me, dude. I try. I'm not the best. And I get nervous on the microphone. But hopefully, someone in Canada likes the idea of Brazilian Australian beefcake singing on a stage. So here's hoping for that. My name is Ian Iliona. I'm an advisor, United Nations to speak, not just for gay people, but for all people. Environmentalism is a universal issue. Energy policies are a universal issue. I'm a werewolf.